quick trigger warning, I'm going to be talking about things like blood, medical procedures, and female reproductive organs. So if those topics make you feel uncomfortable, you can feel free to keep scrolling. My name is Jessica, and I am currently going through endometrial cancer, and this is part 2 of my cancer journey. So back in April, we went to see a new OB because I was having really bad periods on top of trying to get pregnant for about 5.5 years. We were given 2 options. One option was to take Provera monthly. The other option was to have a procedure called a DNC. So that was the option that we decided to go with. While we were doing the procedure, the doctor found I was filled to the brim with polyps. And those polyps came back as having cancer cells. I did tell some of my really close friends. I did finally tell my family, and that was really hard to tell my family. And it broke my heart because when I called to tell my parents, and my dad, he shouted over the phone, "Are you pregnant?" And no, I wasn't pregnant. I had cancer. So that was really hard to tell them. My mom was very encouraging. I have a family history of breast cancer. So my grandma had breast cancer twice. My aunt had breast cancer twice. And my mom is also a breast cancer survivor. So she reminded me, you come from a family of cancer warriors, and you're going to get through it. And she encouraged me, to stay positive. I also told my small group ladies from church, and they were super encouraging to me, and right away, like the next day after I told them, we got together and we had coffee and we prayed and we cried, and it was such a good experience. So I guess I told so many people, and people after that were, texting me and, "Hey, how are you doing?" and asking for an update, and, "Hey, do you need anything?" And it was multiple texts a day, and, nobody meant anything bad by it, but it was a lot, and it was exhausting, and so I just want to encourage you that it's okay. It is exhausting. Cancer is a lot. So I guess my advice would be to be okay taking care of yourself and not worrying about what other people think. Other people are not owed an update, like, right away. If you get a text and you say, "I can't take this right now," you put the phone down. That's kind of what I had to do at that point. So my advice is there's a balance. You do need people. Surround yourself with people. But also, it's okay to take a break. But if you check out the description, there's a link to our GoFundMe. You can also check out my blog where I document my cancer journey and kind of my thoughts around it and the things that I've learned. So yeah, I hope to see you around on the Peach Ribbon Club.